Special disclaimer that I, Mystic, am an employee of Wizards of the Coast on the D&D team.
Last time on Utopia podcast, the party decided that they would go to find Mysheria, but first, half of them went to gather supplies, while Livy went to the castle to speak with King Thedonis and Eninoth. After reconvening, they went to the carousel court, where they found them having a cookout. Scylla got some new armor, and Livy spoke to Fern. And this is where we find the party.
All right, you all meander your way to the road and follow it toward Whimsten. You see the same amount of traffic coming and going as you saw your first trip, which is a good sign. You don't hear anyone talking about gnolls or parties being raided. Everyone just talks about trade and life, and there are a few soldiers marching. You know that the ranger towers have become once again occupied by the guards after being cleared out, as they're kind of points of gather across the region as they look toward Fort Mercer in their future.
So, it's kind of weird that there's like a god of time and also Morgus, right? And then Morgus fell asleep at the same time. Morgus, are you a god?
I don't know, and I don't
Lizzie.
frankly want the responsibility.
You can't just ask people if they're a god. It could be rude.
It's true, it's very rude. That, and you're gonna make my head hurt again, and I'm trying to walk here.
Would you have to... I guess they're... Would you be a dad then? Because he's a dad. You have so much children, Morgus.
No, I don't.
I mean, you might, but it
No,
might
I
not
don't.
be that kind of...
I refuse.
Alright, sure.
What did you go wrong with, like, the king?
I've gone wrong so many times, but I don't. I hope I didn't go wrong in that way.
He's so wild.
You're going to give me a complex?
He can't be a dad. I've never heard him say a dad joke. It's required.
What was that, Zibba? Can't quite hear you.
So I've never heard him say a dad joke, so I think that's required.
There, proof. I am not a father. Don't scare me like that.
He does bake, though. It's a very parental thing.
It's a hobby.
I don't want to be a parent.
I really don't.
I think I'm too young for that. Does that mean I have to give up baking? Morgus,
Okay,
you didn't
moving
tell
on.
me this.
So which direction are we supposed to go? This way? Ah, this way, indeed.
It's a fairly straight line to here to Winston. We're just going to be walking.
You all think it would be worthwhile to go back to the tower?
No.
Do you expect to find something at the tower?
Just feel like the towers were important. All the beams of light originally came from them. The first day when everything went wrong in Whimsten.
I'm sorry, beams? Plural?
Remember?
Yeah, do you not remember seeing them all?
No,
just
I'm
went
too
to the
short. I
closest
couldn't
one.
see past the trees I was in when you told me to fucking run.
I mean, that was... We saw these before that part.
Yeah,
When we
no,
were in
I
the
think
town,
I
and
think
we
we
put
did.
out the tower that had caught fire.
It's a
Mysteriously.
It's a well-known fact that my memory's a bit spotty, so... Yeah, no. Beams of light... If you feel it's important and it's on the way, why not?
Well, you'd be okay going there.
Don't see why I wouldn't.
Okay.
Couldn't hurt if it's on the way.
Great. Cue road trip music.
Dun, 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 dun.
We have a bunch of funny cue montages.
Montages, of course.
Like,
The sun starts to set. Who's trying to find a place to camp? And can they make me a survival check?
Me.
All right.
No one else spoke up, so this is what's happening. Nat 1. So it's 8-3.
can someone else?
love it.
Fine.
Nope.
Okay.
Look at this cozy cave! This cave must be a great spot to camp.
You all find a beautiful little, pretty small opening, like barely enough space for all of your tents,
Poison
surrounded
ivy.
by these large, like, rounded bushes.
Buildings.
I think this will work.
This is a great spot. We're enclosed. There's no way anything could sneak up on us.
I
Have to
wondered
go
if
through
the
this.
bushes have berries.
You should try them.
They do not.
Oh.
Fuck.
I mean, think of the bushes like pillows as we're all pushed against the side because there's not enough room. You just use them as a pillow. A very pointy pillow. Why are you here? You don't even sleep, Godfrey.
Yeah, no, I think this is a great spot.
Okay.
Is there water close by?
I call that route.
We have
No.
tents.
There's no water close by.
Cool. We have tents. We'll use the tents.
I think, too, like, if Morgus is gonna, like, bring some fire to life for a campfire, because it does get chilly here in the spring still, even in the summer. It's a nice sweatshirt and fire type of evening. You notice that even before you light that fire, you don't really hear any creatures.
Shit.
Not even, like, the croaking of frogs.
Nothing will wake us up.
I think
We'll sleep
Morgus
right through the
is...
night.
He's got his hand outstretched and he just kind of stops. And he flips his hand over so it's palm up and Bitsy again. And then he just kind of throws her up in the air unceremoniously. She kind of tumbles a little bit before she finally catches flight and she starts to circle.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting on my sleep bag and I found a great spot.
Morgus is going to have Bitsy take a look.
Not far off, over toward the west, off the road. I would say maybe a mile and a half. Bitsy flies a little closer down. And there's like this stone foundation with pillars all around it. It's crumbling and overtaken by vines. But it has this like black scorched earth ring around the outside of the building.
Like the church we're doing by.
Kind of like the church.
Yeah. I think Morgus will, like, his eyes will flash a little bit and he'll look through Bitsy's eyes to see that and then he'll come back out of it and his brow is sort of furrowed a bit, and he'll look over and share the what Bitsy has observed with the party.
We think it's worth checking out now.
Zibba turns to Livy. Do you think they have a dog there too?
A dog? What?
Yeah, we kept feeding him little pieces of rations. He loved it. I think he might have had multiple heads. He was on fire, but he seemed very nice behind bars.
Oh,
Right, the Hellhound.
I remember that story. Would
Probably
Seb-
fine.
It's either we go investigate or we go to sleep.
We should investigate, just in case.
Zibba's like on the ground in her sleeping bag. Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's far enough away that it wouldn't, like, Bitsy doesn't see any creatures there.
Okay.
It's devoid of life. It's up to y'all.
Is it better to...
Was there once a tower in that location on your map, Livy?
I checked.
No.
No.
We want to wait it out until morning? Take a look in daylight?
We could.
Safer that way.
Okay. Let's just make sure to. Godfrey, I know you don't sleep, but it's better to have two eyes looking than one. There. Words.
Sorry, what?
We should have two pairs of eyes awake and looking. I know Godfrey doesn't sleep, but two pairs of eyes are better than one pair.
I agree. We can have Bitsy help a bit too. We like
I'll
an
take
extra set of eyes.
I'll take a later watch.
I'll take first watch.
I'll take second watch.
How many watches are we doing?
So far, 3.
Typically you do 4.
Okay, can I take... Wait, who took first watch?
Me. I did.
I don't want to wake up early, though. I guess.
You could do
I'll
six.
take-
Godfrey's
I'll
up
take
the
last
whole time. No one technically needs to be another watch.
Yeah.
That's not fair, though.
Yeah, also, like I said, two pairs of eyes are better than one.
You also have Garrikias and Bitsy.
Does he? Because does he never sleep?
Would he tell us? I don't know.
I feel like he would watch us die and laugh.
Aww.
I just love that Garrikias
Just because-
caught on, and because I recently discovered where the name is from.
Okay, well, if I'll take a last watch, then I guess you can wake me up.
Sounds good.
All right.
Cool. We set up camp and then begin our watches.
All right. You sleep through the evening without issue.
Nice. I knew I found a crazy spot.
What a natural.
Zibba, though,
Damn.
you wake up for your watch. Your pack is missing.
What? Are you kidding me? Where'd it go? Oh, I'm frantic. I'm gonna start. What? Can I tell where it went? Godfrey, did you take it?
Take what?
My pack. I was sleeping on it. I wondered why the ground. It felt so hard. It was just gone. I was sleeping on the ground. Where's my pack? Did one of them move it when I was sleeping? Be honest with me. You've been awake the whole time. Are they trying to mess me because I said I didn't want to wake up early?
I haven't seen anything move your pack.
Then where'd it go? You understand? I have my flower in there, and I have so many memories, and I have my little journal book that was right, and
Zibba.
I gotta go.
Zibba, everyone else is sleeping. Look, it couldn't have gone too far.
Got the little snake
It's
in the
nearby.
cedar woman gave me, and that's in there, and I can't find it. All my little things are gonna be missing. She's getting close to tears. She's like, and I had all my stuff in there. I put all this food. Now I don't have any snacks.
Zibba.
Slowly breaking down quickly.
Yep. Godfrey will. I imagine he was perched up, back against a bush or a tree. He kind of gets up. He goes over and he puts his hands on the shoulders of Zibba just to get on eye level with her. Be like, need you to take a deep breath for me. I can't take them, but you can.
It's a very
Okay. Now try, I'm going to count this time. Breathe in until I'm done saying 4, okay? Ready,
it's
breathe
not gonna
in.
help me find my
1.
bag.
This will help, trust
I
me.
woke up early to get watched. Now I have already lost my
Zibba.
thing.
Breathe in. Hold.
No.
Breathe out.
No.
Your pack cannot have run away. It is around here somewhere. Let's just wait until sunrise, and then you can see it.
What if
Okay.
what if someone takes it and then they get farther
Nobody
away
took
at
it,
that
Zibba.
time? How do you know that?
Because I've been up all night and no one's come into the camp. Alright?
I still
Your
it
pack is
doesn't mean
nearby.
it didn't disappear. We've seen weirder things happen.
Zibba, let's go for a walk, okay?
What if they use the
Come
magic?
on, let's go for a walk. And Godfrey will pick Zibba up. Out of her pack and start pulling her out of the camp to walk it off.
Yeah.
Not enough sleep, man. It's been waking up early.
Great. You all do that. The rest of you wake up. You don't see Godfrey or Zibba.
This is a cursed fucking spot.
That's not right.
And come walking back into the camp after a few minutes.
That's right.
All right. So look, we looked around the camp. We saw no footprints. We looked around, but now the sun's up. We're back at your spot. Now let's take a look here, okay?
Okay, I'll retrace my steps. So first I laid down here, and then I was sleeping here, and I think I turned over, and I hit my head on that root, and then I turned the other way, but I ended up in the bush.
As you say, I end up in the bush and you recreate it. You go to step into the bush and your foot just... You hear this weird oozy squishing sound, and it falls into a hole that's been dug into the ground under the bush.
Oh, maybe it's in here. Immediately just starts crawling with the
No,
hole. Is my
no.
bag in there?
Your bag is not in there. It is disgustingly oozy, and it's straight down and then turns. You're too big. Your feet are hanging out.
Can I
You can't get
reach?
around the curve. You're reaching up in. You don't feel anything but more ooze. This is a very long. This isn't like a den. This is like a and gone. Maybe even up and snagged and gone.
How much can I stick my leg in there?
You can get your whole body in, but the way that it curves doesn't allow for you to you would collapse it if you tried to.
I want my
Scooch in
stuff
too
back.
Rocks don't bend that way.
There's a hole here, but I don't feel any of my stuff in it.
Dig your fingers in a little bit further as you push that last little inch, and you feel the stem of a flower.
Is it
You
my
pull it-
flower?
You crawl out all covered in brown dirt and like snotty ooze, and it looks like the flower that you picked from the pseudo-dragons.
I don't know where any of my other shit went. It had to have been in there, though.
It's in there. It's gross and disgusting, but it's in there.
Does anyone have a shovel? I thought I had one in my bag, but no, I think it's in this hole.
I'm sorry, I don't have a shovel.
I have shatter.
I'll just.
Yes.
Can someone hold on to this? It's like
Wait, before we do anything else with this slimy hole, does anyone know what could have made this?
They took my stuff.
Yeah, something took your stuff, but what?
You said no one took my stuff. You lied.
No one came into the camp, is what I said.
Could I? Is there a monster?
It was very unlikely that anyone took your stuff.
Does Livy like? Is there any like books that he could have read about monsters that could have done this?
Was Livy's reading about monsters, or was it about religion?
Religion and
history.
Yeah.
Then I don't think Livy is the guy for this one. This is a nature or a survival check.
And all of us are city folk.
Oh, I'm good at those. You know, we could try again.
Maybe we could. So is the it's a bush, and directly below the bush is this gooey ooze.
Livy, can you put my flower in your journal? I don't want to lose it. Don't get robbed like I did. I'm really hungry. Anyone have snacks?
I've got snacks, Zibba, here. I will hand her some little.
Okay. Is anything
like
wrong if I eat
old.
it with my gooey hands? Like, if I consume some of the goo?
You're not allowed. Nope. And I prestidigitate the goo away.
Yeah.
Absolutely not here. And it's like a day old
Probably
cheesy
wouldn't
biscuit.
have killed me.
We also bought we bought rations.
I was quite like crying over this biscuit. Like, I just want my thing back, and I
There a
threw all
chance-
my money in there because I didn't have anywhere else to put it. I lost all.
Is there a chance Godfrey knows what made this?
It would be a roll still.
Yeah.
What, you said
I'm
nature?
just asking if I can make that roll.
Yeah. Nature.
Even if I'm not proficient.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do survival if that's still one of the options.
You know, the joke is I'm actually proficient in both nature and survival. I'm just not good at rolling.
Yeah, that's a 7.
Scylla's gonna go over to one of the bushes and sort of hover over for a second, and then a bit like kind of running her fingers through her hair, kind of just pads into a bit of the shrubbery, and I'm gonna see if there's anything fucky going on here, and sense anything either divine or ill divine, if I may.
This does not trigger any of your superior paladin senses.
Cool. It might just be a gross old hole. I got nothing.
I don't really want much to do with the gooey hole, but and as Morgus like prestidigitates some of the goo away, he'll examine it. Like he'll test the viscosity. Does this substance remind me of anything I've read about or seen before in like a magic shop or something?
Give me an Arcana or a Nature check.
There we go. Arcana, please. Holy, 25.
Yeah. As you put finger to goo.
There.
This is fun. You know that you personally have never worked with this goo, but you're aware of it because it's something you can purchase from Avanash's shop that some wizards who practice necromancy use your faces.
I'll be fine. Just keep going, please.
Use to keep themselves safe from chitinous creatures that like to live in corpses.
Well, this has a very specific application.
You also think that this might mean that there's probably like something dead around, a humanoid dead thing around.
Cool.
Okay.
There's a nasty dead thing around, and it's gooey.
You also know that these creatures are triggered by movement. So something as simple as like Zibba pushing a pack into the bush while they happen to be burrowing the ground underneath would have like drawn them up to grab without thinking.
I share that information.
Okay. You said that the tunnel goes like this, right?
Mm-hmm. It's
the
like a
surface?
straight L.
Is it kind of like a mole hole, you know? They're
Mhm.
like,
Yeah.
great. So like, if I took like a stick of some sort or just walked on it, could I feel, you know, like kind of like a mole burrowing, the impression of where the like little bit of empty space is?
Yeah, if
You
you,
know what I
found
mean?
a stick strong enough, you could like poke it in and
You're trying to
Stick.
follow the burrow hole to figure out where the next opening is to like when you're laying
Yeah.
mole traps kind of deal.
Absolutely.
Okay, just break off a stick. Do I have any weapons on me? I feel like I would have slept with my greatsword, but
Yeah, you have your weapons. You have your greatsword. You have your javelins. They weren't.
What about
those
my
don't
hand
fit in your
axes?
backpack? Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I thought they took my backpack. What'd they take?
The stuff that your backpack and the stuff in your backpack. If you put your hand axes in your backpack, they're probably just like sitting next to the hole as they like grabbed it and squished the backpack into the hole. And took
So
off
did
with
they
it.
just take the physical backpack?
Mm-hmm.
Is
And all the
any of my-
stuff inside.
What? That's the thing, though. I don't. What was inside? That's what I'm trying to
You
figure
tell me.
out. Well, I would
All of your
typically.
gold.
I would typically
Any
think everything
rations?
is in the backpack. If you're not
Mm.
using it, it's in the backpack, right? Do people just walk around with their arms full of the rest of the stuff?
Well, like your great sword, like you have a hold. You can put that like on your back. Like your javelin's probably like
Would you sleep with that on your back? Would you sleep with a weapon on your back?
no, but it can't fit in the backpack. You probably place
Blinks
it
and
beside
Scylla.
you.
Scylla's standing there, still not quite dressed fully, but wearing like most of her armor from last night and like some of her smaller weaponry like still attached.
I feel like I'd have the greatsword like sleepily, like it's like a, you know, like a stuffed animal, very sharp stuffed animal.
Yeah.
But I just don't. I don't know if I'd see myself having literally anything else on me.
This is my security blade.
Yeah.
Livy starts
Which
press.
is why I'm like.
Can I
don't know if have a
prestidigitate
javelin.
the slime very slowly away?
From Zibba's body?
Just in general, in the hole.
Sure.
Very
What?
slowly, I prestidigitate the slime away in the hole.
If y'all are following the hole, you keep going.
I'll just get a
Yeah.
very sharp stick. Because I have no javelin, I think.
Not to bring up old wounds, but wouldn't Thunder make good use of some of this goo
What?
that was used by necromancers?
Oh,
Does
like
anyone
a-
have anything it can be put into? Maybe a lens of some sort.
I feel like you've got a very pointed tone.
No, it's anything like a cylinder or a lens.
I've got a couple containers here. There.
Oh, that's great.
You guys are having this like
Like Olivia is like
passive
doing this
aggressive
as he
conversation,
slowly
just
press.
stabbing the ground violently.
Yeah, like I'm like right next to you, like prestidigitating like the slime away. from this hole. So like we're very slowly making headway. Morgus, you wanna join in on this fun escapade?
I have prestidigitated enough slime in my time. Final help.
Thank you.
Great. How much attention are you paying to what's in front of you, Zibba? Or are you
I'm fully
only paying
focused on
attention
stabbing
to
the ground.
Okay.
Godfrey is going to be paying attention to what's in front of Zibba.
Amazing.
Same with
Okay,
Scylla.
That's good. That's good. Great. One second.
How did you think this was gonna go, Mystic? You took my stuff.
You rolled a nat 1 on your survival check. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just.
This is how we die.
Decide how this goes.
Anyway, welcome to season 2. We're up to a
Been a great
round.
season. We did our best.
What?
The start and
I'm
end.
gonna
of
put you
season
on
2.
the. I'm gonna put you on the map.
No, there's a map for this.
We got like a good 2 focused episodes in.
Yeah.
And now we're on a quest to find the goo creature.
And the
What
goo bag. At
must-
this point, it has to be a goo bag.
Yeah, hey, if you're tuning in and you saw anything that I said recently about like season 2 getting our shit together, welcome.
I'm cutting all of this out. Y'all can keep pandering to the invisible audience if you'd like.
Go on, invisible audience. You're doing great.
Thank you,
Keep up the
invisible
good work.
audience. One for the bloopers.
Morgus turns a little dial on a thing backstage to turn on the applause.
You know, invisible audience. It fits the ambiance.
It's the god of innovation the whole time.
Scylla towards the back of the group, bringing up the rear. Godfrey scoping out what's in front of Zibba as she is poking into the ground, following this trail. And soon enough, you come into a little glen of trees. There's tall, meadowy grasses here. There's a little bit of wildflowers around. It's very green and verdant summer forest landscape. But you still don't hear any animals. And you see in front of you, just south of where you are, 2 stone structures that seem to have vines growing up and down their bodies. One looks a little masculine, and one, you can't really tell if they are masculine or feminine individual. But they look humanoid, but they also look like stone. And across the clearing from them is a dead elvish woman.
Does the tunnel lead to one?
You clearly see an opening in the ground, similar to that which you saw under the bush, next to the woman that is dead. And you see your backpack sitting next to that hole.
Hell yeah! I mean, it's bad that she that's like not good that she's dead, but that I have my back. You know what I mean.
Godfrey's gonna claws of darkness upon seeing this body.
Okay. Let's roll for initiative.
Oh, I wanted to hook my backpack.
The desperate realities of Dungeons and Dragons.
That's a natural 20 or 23.
The dice got together to make.
Where was that earlier?
Interesting.
Great.
If I had that one roll sooner, we would not be here.
I got a natural 22. Zibba, with your natural 20, you get to go first.
I'm gonna draw my backpack. Cool. Where's the hole?
Right next to your backpack. Right next to the dead body, which is also directly under a tree, canopied in the grass.
Hole.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a small hole. Okay. Are there holes next to the other stonish bodies in the clearing?
There are not. At least not that you can see. The grass kind of obscures it, but you feel like you would see a hole in the grass from where you're standing. And the distinct difference between the stone humanoid bodies and the body that's on the ground is that the stone bodies are standing upright, and the dead body on the ground is laying on the ground dead.
Cool. I forget. Did Morgus or anyone convey to Zibba the fact that they're triggered by movement?
Yes. Morgus would have shared that.
Okay. Cool. Can I pick up some pebbles and slowly pick up some pebbles and just chuck them over by my backpack?
Mm-hmm.
Neato. There's no immediate movement. I know this is weird in turn action because we're in initiative order, but I'm going to try and slowly approach my backpack and I guess ready in action to attack anything that pops up.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. Instead, I throw some pebbles right there or in front of me. Alrighty, that'll be it.
You throw a pebble, it hits your backpack.
Slowly approaching the backpack.
Great.
Like, how close can I don't know how this would work in turn. Like, can I just go straight up to my backpack? Because I don't want to go straight up there. Someone's gonna pop them out.
You can, yeah, if you want.
I don't like how you said that.
It's your choice. Oh no, this is not
any better. Very cautiously, while also in the 6-second time period, approach the backpack.
Great. You throw the rock and walk toward the backpack, all in your time. And as you walk toward the backpack, you watch as from within the belly of this deceased woman, this bulge starts to form. Its guts are moving around on the inside. And just as you get close enough, a creature is going to jump from inside the body toward you.
I was ready for the attack.
Mm-hmm. You can take your ready to attack toward this clawed, tentacled, chitinous creature.
That's weird. Oh, I'm level 5.
Yes, you are.
That's a 26.
That hits.
Ooh. Oh, big boy damage. 15.
Nice.
And I can attack. No, wait. Do I attack twice? No. Wait.
I think you can at level 5. I think you get a second attack at level 5. Yes.
Yes.
I am not looking at your sheet, but I'm pretty sure.
Sorry, I should know this. I get it confused with Paladin. Another 26.
Nice.
Oh, tiny damage. 9.
Awesome. Yeah, you hack at the same time that it is going to...
Wait for my backpack. Back in the hole.
You hit twice. It looks damaged as you cut off a few of its tentacles as they stream toward you. And as you injure this creature, it just... The fins of the chitinous material raise and splay apart as this goo with small little gooey circular eggs spray out toward
That's
you.
Nasty.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
25.
You succeed as this poisonous larva infested goo begins to like burn through your clothes and singe your skin a little bit, but you don't take any damage.
I hope that didn't get on my backpack. I've gone through too much effort to retrieve it.
Seeing that this does nothing, it's going to take its second attack and stream out towards you.
Why does it
with
get
its
2
tentacles.
attacks?
Because it has multi-attack.
What?
A 23 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
As you take 4 piercing damage from its
Wow.
tentacle. And it pulls itself and you over on top of the body.
Oh, that's nasty. Oh, that's gross.
And the tentacle stays embedded into your skin.
This is all very uncomfy.
And that is to Godfrey.
Godfrey sprints up, taking out his longsword, and goes to slash the tendril that's hooking Zibba to this creature.
Yeah,
And gets a natural 1.
that does not hit. I think you slash at it. It's very like porous and rubbery. It like pulls and you can like see it pulling on Zibba's skin, but just bounces back.
Okay, seeing that, he takes a different approach and tries to slide the short sword to the opposite side and pull it forward with my second attack.
Okay.
10 to hit.
That does not hit.
And I will bonus action to Flurry of Blows, and I'm just going to start stomping on it, just trying to squish it.
Yeah.
It looks kind of bug-like. 14 to hit.
That hits.
That does 7 points of non-magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then, because I spent the key point and flurried, it's the last one. A 17 to hit,
That hits.
or another 8 points of non-magical bludgeoning.
You
And then-
have successfully murdered the carrion stalker as it squishes under your boot.
But we're not out of initiative.
What do you
No.
get for stealing my backpack?
And Godfrey's attention's going to go to where is the tendril like still in Zibba?
It kind of like it falls to the ground when the creature dies.
Yep. End of my turn.
All right. At this moment, you all hear a rustling in the trees above your head. As from the shadows of the leaves comes a larva-like creature with giant teeth and tentacles headed out your direction. Falls down exactly on top of the body where its fellow comrade was. Is going to make 2 attacks against Godfrey with its tentacles.
All right.
The first is a 19 to hit
19 hits.
for 12 piercing damage. That's not true. It's 12 poison damage.
Means I get 6 back.
Yep, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Is it against
being poisoned?
Is it against poison? Yes, I do get advantage. It's a natural 20.
Great. It's going to hit you again with its tentacles for 22, which will hit. For 4 more poison damage, halved to 2. Then a final bite attack, which is a 6, which will miss. As this one comes down from the tree, you all hear a... as another one comes down from the tree adjacent. It's crawling its way rather quickly in between the 2 stone figures.
I hate that. Oh, no. I hate that.
As we got to Livy.
Can I just say I hate... Just one more time. Well, first I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to Zibba.
Great.
And let me tick that off. And this thing is on its own. And actually, you know what? I'm going to do first level Bane on both of them. So they have to make a... let me just...
The 2 bugs?
Yep. Up to 3 creatures of your choice you can see within range must make charisma saving throws. Whenever a target that fails a saving throw makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends.
3 and a 4. They both fail.
You know, I think they fail. Just barely. So every time they do their disgusting attacks, they roll a D4.
Yeah.
And I'm too close to this thing. So I am going to... let's see. Yeah, that'll... Morgus, we're going to be bosom buddies. We're going to go right over here.
Sorry, what?
We're going to be bosom buddies. We're going to be right next to each other. I will not use you for a meat shield against these disgusting creatures.
Please don't.
I said I wasn't. I'm not. And that's the end of my turn.
Great. That's to Morgus.
Okay, Morgus is going to see all of this. His eyes are going to dart around. He's going to take a deep breath and try to like push out the echoes and flashes of fire and ash. And then when he opens his eyes, they're going to flash a bright blue with some gold, like sparks. And then he is going to take both of his hands out in front of him. And sort of how he like plucks a gold thread out of nothing, he's going to take both of them and pull what looks like a gold rope backward. And it's going to get brighter and brighter and brighter. And then he's going to release it. And out from that, this almost like a heat wave distortion, like on a hot road, will launch out of it, and trailing behind it are blue, white, and gold shimmer. And I'm going to send a first level guiding bolt at the one that Livy that is further away on its own between the 2 stone figures.
Yeah.
So let me do this. That is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, and then I'm not rolling those by hand. I'm just going to do this. Please hold one moment while I learn how to D&D. There we go.
Digital dice.
Oh, damn. that is
20
radiant damage.
Jeez.
And that like heat wave distortion, when it hits, there's an impact of glitter because Morgus. But that heat wave distortion almost like settles on it, and it has this like weird blur now and again, and its movements start to get a little bit twitchy. The next attack against it will have advantage.
Hell yeah.
And
Bonus action or movement?
I think Morgus is, hold on. Let me just measure a little bit. Yeah, Morgus is going to move 5. He's going to move. I am going to functionally move him. I can't move him. Why can't I move him?
I can't move Livy anymore.
Thank
back.
you. There we go. Wait, I can't. I can move him back, but not forward. Anyway, I just want Morgus to stand right here. But there.
There we go.
Morgus is.
I hope.
Thank you. Morgus is going to move forward a little bit, and he's going to like have his hands up, kind of at the ready. That's going to be my turn.
You're a braver man than I.
Amazing. Scylla.
Hey, can I ask why Scylla will marry whatever that is?
Main guard?
Me?
Oh, that's really interesting that you would ask that right now at this very time, that you would ask what her last name means. That's interesting because here's a little lesson in some Danish.
Oh my god.
Monagard. Yeah, no, literally. How this was not planned. Well, hang on. No.
What?
You know what? No, figure it out this way.
What is happening?
What is happening?
I didn't know why her first name was Will.
Spell it out, Liz!
No, I'm gonna.
No, nurse it. Like enjoy it.
Yeah, you know what? I was gonna tell you. I was gonna teach you, but instead, Scylla stands back and. Scylla stands back and she's got new armor. This new armor is shiny. It's mirrored, not in the same way that you've seen some of Scylla's mirrored effects. And she takes both of her hands and sort of taps a couple of times, just sort of drums, getting used to it, feeling it, and looks up and makes direct eye contact with this big old bug boy. I don't think anything's showing. The one that Morgus didn't hit.
The one in front of Zibba and Godfrey.
Yeah, the one right in front of. And assuming my math was right when I was clicking around and making sure radios and areas and all that, Scylla makes direct eye contact, shuts her eyes, and concentrates for a second. And if you could please go ahead and make me a Constitution save, I would appreciate that very much.
11.
Cool. Nothing happens around Scylla other than just this wave of calm that you see physically kind of cast over her after making that direct eye contact. And around this big old nasty bug boy falls a silvery mist.
Mm-hmm.
And it is calm and it's light and it's bright. But for a good 17 points of damage, it's searing. And so here's the thing. Monagarden in Danish, Mona is moon. God is, unsurprisingly, garden, rather. So it's in a moon garden, and she's casting Moonbeam on big old nasty.
Y'all ever had a crawfish boil?
Is that what this? Okay, but like, why does it say will?
It doesn't. It says Scylla.
It just. It does for me. I'll take a picture.
That's weird.
It's a will.
Does that the crawfish boil scream sound? That's what's coming out of this creature right now.
I think that's exactly.
Creepy.
Creepy. At this exact moment, Zibba, you hear, "Help me!" as the stone statue behind you comes to life and walks towards you. And its hands, you kind of do a double take as you look at Godfrey's stark claws and see the same emanating from this statue as it seems to be compelled to move and swipe, but is asking for help. That is it. Thank you so much for listening. Episode 4. Have you ever fought a carrion crawler? Have you ever fought a carrion stalker? Do you know what these animated statue things are? If you do, let us know. Share your stories with us. We love to hear fun D&D stories. Yeah. Follow us on the socials. And hang out with us wherever you listen to podcasts. Tell a friend. Spread the word. We appreciate all of it. Intro and outro by Nolan Clock. Everything else by myself and the cast. Have a great day.